This week, expect it to be crazy. Start planning now. Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. So this is the week of Thanksgiving here in the States. This is a big deal for Raid Shadow Legends. We are in the middle of our current fusion right now, of course. Kraz, as you already know or may not know, I'm not going for Kraz. Think that it's a fine champion. Just gave myself a little bit of a break and saving up my resources for potentially better events in the holiday seasons. Now, I've already made a video about this before you guys are like, bro, you made this video like a week ago. I totally did. I get that. What I'm really focusing on is this specific week. As we've gotten closer, we have calendar information, and I think it's going to be very important to understand. Now, as of the time of this recording, I don't have any information. There's no YouTube videos out at the time of this recording about upcoming summoning events or shard pulls or anything like that, but let's take a realistic look at what's coming up. So if you don't know, on the computer, on the Plarium Play app, there is a working calendar. So right now we're on Sunday. I'm not going to go through all the fusion stuff because I'm not going for the fusion. So to be quite frank with you, I don't know what events are still going on and what's going on there. But you can see that these fragment symbols here indicate those current events, right? A Gear Hunters event that gives a Void Shard? Well, that's interesting. So let's talk about that one. So what I mentioned in a video the other day of checking these events and making sure that you're still participating in the ones that offer good rewards. A Void Shard is definitely something that is a good reward that I'm going to want to pursue on this account, if that is the case for this Gear Hunters event that starts tomorrow. The one that just ended only offered an Ancient Shard. So keep that in mind. Might be a good time to farm some dungeons, double dip on some dragon maybe. But that's, you know, just a little bit of stuff here that we're looking at. If we continue looking, listen up. I just got a new promo link that you can use to follow along with me on my latest free-to-play adventure and get a free Elenaril as well as 3 more powerful epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Don't miss out on your chance to get Elenaril right after signing up, as well as Fayne, Uugo, and Tagoar as you progress through Raid. Click on my link right now and let's crush this together. We can see this is the big thing I want to talk about. This Champion Chase tournament. Now, if you don't already know, Champion Chases, at least in my history of playing Raid Shadow Legends, have involved some kind of double event, right? A 2x event. So usually like a double Ancients, a double Sacreds, a double Void, right? My guess would be this starts on Black Friday. My guess would be that this is going to be a 2x of everything. Primals, Sacreds, Voids, Ancients. It sounds crazy. I don't remember for sure that they did that last year. I might be mistaking Black Friday with Christmas, but I do know that during the holiday season, they did a 2x on everything, and that included mythicals from the Primal Shards. So keep that in mind moving forward throughout this week, that this could be a very good event. Now, if you look at the details for this, it does also say that first place will get Sanguine Maria's Perfect Soul. I don't know that that's particularly worth going for. I think it was a 5-star soul. It just says Sanguine Maria's Perfect Soul. So I assume 5-star. They don't usually give out 6-star souls to my knowledge, but this is something to keep your eyes on and make sure that you're planning accordingly. Also, just since we're talking schedules, let's remind ourselves we do have a siege coming up, so you're going to want to make sure that your teams are placed. You can see that my clan still has a lot of teams that need to be placed, so everybody needs to kind of get on that right now. Yeah, you know, make sure you're keeping up on that. But I think the big thing is going to be Black Friday will probably be some really good events and really good sales as well. And that's a very important thing to remember, that you will probably get some really, really good deals on some shards and similar things. I know that if I'm going out of town, I will be bringing my laptop. Now, if they do a special Black Friday summoning event, I may have to pull off camera and just record that and then react to it later or narrate it later so that you guys can see the results of that shard pull, because I might, depending on the weather, be with family for that weekend. So it is an important note for you guys as far as content for me that I may not be as readily available over this holiday weekend. But I wanted to just, put that out there. But the main thing I wanted to focus on was to give you guys a heads up about this week potentially being a bit crazy. You can probably expect Thanksgiving gift of some kind. This might be kind of those gifts that they do where, I don't think I have an example right now, but where in the shop you log in and there'll be like kind of like a pack thing, and it'll be like, oh, you can collect this reward now that it's available. So it might be like a 3-day Thanksgiving gift with some type of beneficial thing that like a shard of some kind. They've done that in the past. So I suspect there might even be, there isn't, let me go back to the calendar. I would have expected something Prism related, but I don't see an opportunity for a Prism related event according to the calendar. So, and granted, there's no like historical trend for a Prism event during this. It's just something I thought that they might throw in there because I think that those make pretty good money for them. So to do like a big discounted one during Black Friday would be intriguing, but they probably want people to focus on the main type of shards. But just because there is no information on this, I just have a sneaking feeling that there's going to be Primal related stuff. And if it's not Thanksgiving, then it will definitely be the Christmas season. So keep that in mind. Pay attention to the potential deals that may be available to you, whether it's really good deals on Sacred Shards or Void Shards or Primal Shards, whatever is your fancy. I would capitalize on those deals. If you are a spender or a low spender, I'm a low spender, so I've been kind of saving my money a little bit, anticipating these potential sales. It's going to be a crazy week, and also keep in mind that this is going to be a crazy week for your clan members, right? And it's going to be a crazy week for you. So take a second, go into your clan's Discord or however you communicate with them and say, hey, just a heads up, this is a holiday. Like if you're in America or you celebrate Thanksgiving, you can say, hey, there's a possibility that I'm not going to be playing as much this week because I'm going to be out of town or with family, X, Y, and Z. That type of communication is always very important. I appreciate that from my clan. They're very good about giving me that communication. I try to give my clan the communication from me as well. Like, hey, I'm going to go out of town this weekend, so I may not be as available, because that plays a factor in a lot of things like Siege and your clan bosses like Chimera and Hydra, making sure that we're getting our best scores for those clashes, etc., etc. So just wanted to throw that out there. I've been a little critical of my own content lately. I feel like maybe I haven't been putting my best foot forward, but I don't really have as much inspiration for content. But I do think this is an important video. So maybe it's not the one that's going to get the most views, and it's not going to be the most revolutionary Raid Shadow Legends video, but being prepared is always important. And sometimes if you don't have access to that calendar, or maybe you're kind of just hyper focused on what you're doing and don't see that around that bend, this is a video for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's content. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and if you'd like to support this channel, please consider subscribing. It is the best way to do so. Thanks for watching. Take care.